Yo, what is up guys? Yami here. So, when I started playing this game, I made a lot of mistakes simply because I didn't look up anything about the game and I wanted to go blind. And I wanted to share my experiences now when I have reached endgame and I understand more what's going on in the game. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video of like my top 10 mistakes and I will show you all of them. Now, the first mistake I actually made was I did not crown abilities correctly. For example, if we go on Yvonne here, we go to her ability matrix, I started crowning, again, basic attack as well as combo skill, but I didn't realize what you want to do is that you want to focus on ultimate first in most cases, and then you go battle skill. These two are super important, while these don't really bring that much of a DPS increase, so it's better to focus on battle skill and also ultimate. So that is definitely the biggest mistake I have done so far, and I'm a bit behind now when it comes to that stuff. A second thing that I did is that I spent my sanity recovers on bullshit I didn't need. Like, now I actually have a few because I bought the monthly pass, but like before that, I got a lot of them and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm rich, right? So I kept spending it on bullshit I didn't need. Like, I could have probably done level 4 here and actually gotten the better version of the material, but instead I went for like level 2 and I got the normal one. Oh, sorry, level 2 here. And I got the normal one when I could have gotten so much more. And also back then, I didn't really understand that you wanted to maybe more prioritize your sanity recovers on essence, for example, or leveling up your weapon. So I spent all of that, to be honest, on leveling characters, which kind of also brings me to my third point, is that I have way too many characters leveled up now, but I am not able to afford like upgrading any of them. Like, I've been focusing a lot on Yvonne now and also Gilberta because I love these two. Simple as that. But now I'm stuck with these characters as well that I really have I don't have a chance of using them, to be honest. But maybe we'll see in the future. But either way, make sure that you guys focus on one team and do not just level up everything you can. It's not worth it. One team does the job for now. There's not enough endgame to really have a need for two teams right now that's fully built. As well as delivery jobs, I actually did not know about this in the future, but if you open up the regional development and then depot node and then list of delivery jobs, you can do 3 of these a day. I actually did not know about that, and later on when I wanted to go for like trimmed medals and stuff in the game, and I didn't really do a lot of cooking in the game so far, so I didn't really have like any stuff to buff my characters, right? But by doing that you get stock bills, but you also get these buffs that you can use on your characters, which really helped me when it came to trimmed medals. So definitely don't miss out on doing those, because you get 2 things in one. So I love that feature in the game. Like, you guys should definitely do it every day. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, if you go into the stock redistribution, I don't know how to pronounce that, and then elastic goods, you can buy the thing you have on discount. For example, here you see I have a 41% discount, and then I can buy up as much as possible. Go to friend's price, visit their ship, and sell it for this price. I know they explained this in the tutorial. I think they did. I don't fully remember, but I was not doing this. So while all my friends were sitting at millions of Valley stock bills, I barely had anything. I was like, how the fuck are you guys upgrading everything so fast? But it was also because they were doing this and delivery jobs. So please do those as well if you really need some stock bills. Another thing I missed out on was actually giving presents to my characters. Like, if we walk up to Gilberta here real quick, let's see what she wants. I haven't given her any presents today, so we'll do that now. Yeah, offer gift. I just do it max like that, 3 of them. And then if you go into your character again, you will unlock these with the trust. I overlooked this a lot in the beginning. I didn't do them. Also, if you're not sure about where to get a lot of gifts, just go into the stock thing again. Where is that then? Wait. Ah, here. You can buy these for very cheap, and you can just keep giving them to your characters for that extra stat, which I also strongly recommend for you guys to do. The next mistake I actually did, I guess this is up to each and every person, but when I started the game, I spent a lot of time building stuff in my factory, and I tried to understand everything, but I quickly realized like, oh man, this, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of it, and I didn't want to do it. So what I started doing was just that I go to website to get blueprints. And if you guys are not doing this, I strongly recommend it if you guys are not like big fans of actually building stuff. But I will put a few websites down below in the description that you can use for finding blueprints. It pretty much shaved like hours upon my end when it came to building stuff and actually getting stuff going in my factory. And back to the character stuff we go, and a mistake I did here was that I focused on the wrong substat. Like I've thrown away those pieces, but like for example here on Gilberta, like I realized that going for ultimate gain efficiency is so much better than trying to upgrade like will and intellect, for example. Same thing here, I've been trying to get the ultimate gain up. So I would strongly recommend that you guys do that first. I mean, of course you want to upgrade everything, right? That's the goal. But if you want to maximize your DPS a bit more when upgrading it, I recommend you that you actually make sure that you upgrade the right substat. Now this other mistake, I cannot stress enough how important it is for you guys that you also do this, but the second you arrive in Wuling, please drag power so you can get all the mining stuff done first. Trust me, like, I went to Wuling and I didn't bother doing that. So when I realized it will take like 1 to 2 days to actually later get your stuff going to build stuff, I had to spend 2 days just waiting on nothing. So I was stuck doing side quests and people were upgrading and they were doing stuff. And I was sitting here like, oh well, still gotta wait a few days. So drag power, guys. That's the first thing you should do when you come here and get that mining going. Now this next mistake that I made might be a bit lackluster, but it's actually about the story. I skipped everything and I rushed through the game. I quickly realized though that I said this earlier in the video as well, that there's not that much endgame going right now. Really, there's no point. Like, take your time, do what you want. You're not missing out. I mean, sure, it's fun. Like I've been probably doing a lot in this video already. Like I've been talking about how I was behind, and that was the biggest stress for me. Like I was always behind, and I wanted to be able to talk to people about the same stuff. So I didn't properly enjoy the game. But now when I'm here, like, there's not much to do. You log in and you gather stuff. That's about it. You spend some sanity. And like if we look at gacha games in general, you know, the thing that keeps them alive is the story, the characters. And I know that the story is not maybe the best from what I've heard. I can't speak on this myself because I haven't actually properly read the story. I rushed it. But it didn't have the greatest start. Looking back at the original Arknights, it's a very depressing story and very good, so I think it will pick up with time. And that actually reminds me, pick these up in Wuling as well. For example, these gatherings will be super important for you all the time. Like, don't do what I'm doing right here. Don't make these actually be full. Because when you do need them, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, I gotta wait. So if you have the chance, just make sure that you pick up the most important ones. You know, I'm hella fucking lazy, so I can't be bothered doing this all the time. Especially not when it comes to Valley 4. Oh well, maybe someday I'll start doing that. And there you have it. That's just a few of the mistakes I've done though. There is a lot more I've done. But the video is getting pretty long already. So I might put that into another video. We'll see how I do. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.